Next, we want to create the input field so that the user can start entering the email and passwords, because that's what we need when we want to sign up the user, right? So let's go ahead and import text input component from React Native, which will work as the input field, which you might be familiar with if you have worked with HTML. All right, so we got the text here. Underneath the title, let's create a view. Think of view as div in web development, so you will use it all the time. You can use inside the view, it's no problem. Okay, so inside here, first I'm going to write give it a label. All right, so let me call it name, and then let's make it semi. Okay, so slightly not bold, not regular, but somewhere in the middle, semi. And view also, let's make it style flex 1 and margin horizontal. Let's give it the value of 24. Okay, since we already have the wrapper view with the flex 1, I think we don't need that here, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so that looks nice, you can see. And since we applied margin horizontal, there's margin here, 24 pixel here and at the end. Okay, so margin horizontal means it will apply here and here. And there's another option also that is called margin vertical, that will put margin on the top and bottom, but this one is horizontal, so right and left. So this will make it easier, otherwise you had to write margin left 24, margin right 24, but with margin horizontal it's nice and easy. Okay, now let's use that text input we import from React Native, and you can see it's not visible here, but it is actually there. So it's really hard. You can see if you try clicking a couple of times, you might see this blinker if you click on the right place. Okay, but it's really hard to see because it also requires the styling. By default there is no styling. Okay, so let's apply some styling here. Style. Let's give it a border bottom width. Let's give the value of 0.5. Now you can see we got the border bottom. So in this case we're not going to have border all around, we just want to have a border to the bottom. Okay, so that for that you use this property. Height, let's give it a bit of a height, let's say 48. Okay, so there's a bit of a height. Border bottom color, I have some hex value, so let me use that. So 8E93A1. But obviously you can obviously use the color of your choice, something easy to use. You can see this is also there. Maybe 666 also looks nice, but I'm going to just use this one. By the way, if you want to get a bit deeper into the color selection, you can go to my favorite one is, I just Google HTML color and then go to W3 Schools. This is nice and easy site where you can play around with the color. So for example, if you want white, you have all these options here, and then you can go a bit darker and darker, pick one of these class names and easily apply. Okay, so this is where you can get more creative with your color choice. Okay, so that's border bottom color. Next one, margin bottom. Let's give the value of 30. Okay, so let's leave it for now, but later we might have to come back and change. All right, so when we have other things down here, maybe when we create another text input here, maybe the submit button, that time we might have to come back and make some adjustments. All right, so that's not a problem, but at the moment it looks good, so let's leave it like this. By the way, you can give this a color as well to this text. You can pass the color as well. Color, let's say FF2222. You can see you can pass the color, and you can do the same for the title. You can see it works like that, but let's wait for that. Let's just get the basic screen here for sign up, and then later we might get a bit more creative, but for the moment let's just continue like this.